What I'm about to show you guys is absolutely disgusting. Oh my God, look at this. Holy shit, look at the rubbish on this beach. I'm actually gonna make it my mission to get this lady a feed of fish. Oh, what is this, dude? I've been hanging out for this the entire day. I want to find something that's illegal on this island. Oh God, we've got 5-0 up here. Yeah. What is going on, mate doggies? Welcome back to another video and welcome to the dark side of Indonesia. Before we rip into this episode, I just want you guys to keep in mind that Indonesia holds a very, very special place in my heart. It's a place where I lived for many years. We were actually stuck here during the COVID, and it was some of the best times of my entire life. We were surfing empty waves, fishing empty. It was just an incredible time. Indonesia is a place where I met my partner. It's a place where this YouTube channel was born. I've actually just moved my family back to Indonesia, and we are bringing up my 11-month-old daughter here in Indonesia purely because we love the culture, we love the people, and we love the country so bloody much. So in this episode, you are gonna see things that are, for me, very much confronting. And I'm not picking on Indonesia in any way. This is a worldwide problem. With that said, sit back, relax. Let's rip into this episode. So, all right, now just for a little bit of context, I am stranded on this island. I've just spent the last 5 days on a very remote island out in the middle of the sea in Indonesia. This is a halfway point between one island and another for me. I'm actually stuck on this island. The boat that I'm supposed to be taking has some kind of mechanical issues, and I am stuck on this island. So I have got accommodation here. I'm gonna be bringing you guys along on this adventure to the dark side of Indonesia. What I'm about to show you guys is absolutely disgusting. It is going to make your jaw drop. Like, it makes me actually sick. But I'm gonna bring you guys along on this journey, the dark side of Indonesia. Sit back, relax. We're gonna pick up a fishing rod. We're gonna go for a big explore around this island. And what I'm about to show you guys will actually blow your mind. It's disgusting. The amount of rubbish that is washed up on this tiny little beach is shocking. It is crazy. I'm currently walking through this rubbish with no shoes on. I've seen a syringe, I've seen broken glass. There is so much stuff along this beach you do not want to be standing on. So what I've done is I found myself one shoe. We've got a slipper on my right foot. I'm currently looking for a left-footed shoe so I can, here we go, look at this. You don't have to go far to find thongs. There's a thong. It's a left foot. She's a little bit too small for my foot, but we're gonna find ourselves a left foot shoe. I have seen a syringe in here, and I don't want to be stepping on one of them. Look at this. That is another foot. That is me left-footed shoe. And it fits like an absolute bloody glove. All right, we've got 2 slippers on each feet. There's a lady behind me down here. I don't know if you can see her in the camera there. But she's sifting through this rubbish. I don't know what she's looking for. She's obviously picking up things of value, but she is sifting through this rubbish. And don't know what she's picking up. A lot of it just looks like junk to me, but obviously she's finding little bits of treasure. Obviously she's making some form of money off of it. But this is absurd. The amount of rubbish is crazy. I don't know if we're gonna get fish out here. I'm gonna give it a fair dinkum crack. We've got the noodle rod. Just gonna go for a walk along. We're gonna see if we can't catch a fish for dinner. Now the thing that I wanna do with the fish, if we actually get one, is open up its stomach and see if the stomach is full of plastic, microplastics. I'll be very interested to know. It wouldn't surprise me if the fish's stomach was just full of plastic. Let's get the noodle rod out. We'll start walking along this little shallow bank here, flicking some lures. We have an incoming tide. Generally, when you have an incoming tide, it's gonna push up the rubbish. Let's see how we go. Noodle rod is gonna get put to work. All right, here we go, the first cast. Poof! I wouldn't be surprised if we get seaweed first cast. I mean seaweed, I mean bloody plastic first cast. There is a little bit of seaweed floating out the front here. Also plastic right in front of me there. Wow. Very interesting. First cast, no plastic. A little bit of seaweed. At this point, I probably would have had about 15 to 20 casts, and we're getting a lot of seaweed, but I haven't actually hooked a piece of plastic as yet. But if you come up to this section of the coast, this is crazy. The amount of styrofoam, look at all the styrofoam that's been washed up here. Now this styrofoam is probably the worst stuff you can have floating around in the ocean, because it breaks down into these minute little bubbles like this. It's just styrofoam is everywhere. See, and what the local fishermen do is they use these styrofoam blocks as fishing floats. So here's made a float out of that styrofoam box. It's not a bad bloody idea, but when they break loose and they wash up on the beach like this, everywhere. There's an esky here, which is just slowly decaying away. Look at that. There's also a coconut there. Is it a good one? That's a good coconut. I'm pretty sure that's a good coconut. We'll keep that one. You can hear the liquid. Oh no. Look at the water dripping out. No good. Look at that. That there is a homemade squid jig. This is what the locals use for squid fishing. Obviously the hooks have been pulled off the back of it, but that there is a homemade squid jig. Swivel on the end where they connect their line there. There's lots of those squid jigs around. There's another fishing float that they've made. Look at that for an upgrade. A little bit too small, but that's the hella upgrade. This is wild. This section here is a mixture of seaweed and plastic. Look at the microplastics in here. 80% of what I'm holding in my hand at the moment is minute pieces of broken up plastic. This whole bank of seaweed running along is just all plastic. Look at this. That is shocking. That's just a mixture of microplastic and seaweed. How are you supposed to clean that? The whole beach looks like this. Be very interesting to see if we can catch a fish. See if it has that microplastic in its stomach. Because that is crazy. Wild. Pa! Oh, that's fish. That's a fish. Oh, we dropped it. We just had a fish on there. Felt like a long tom. It's definitely not the fish that we're going for, but I'm pretty sure that was a long tom. He just jumped way out the back there. First fish in about 70 casts. Still not getting plastic on the lure. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Stop! Alright, we got a fish on. First fish of the day. Little Travali. Very small Travali. Look at this thing. Beautiful fish. I'm surprised that fish even swim around in these waters, but there is a Travali. He's a little bit too small to keep. He's only palm size. He's a tiny little Trav, but beautiful fish. First fish of the morning. Let's let this one go. We're obviously chasing something a little bit more substantial. I do want to catch a fish for dinner, so this little fella's going back. See you later, champion. Tell your mum to come and say hello. Oh, off he goes. Well, it is good to know that there is a little bit of life out here. Let's see if we can't upgrade to something a little bit bigger. Ha! Come on, you big dog. I know you're out there. You're joking. That's another fish. Had about another 10 casts and we've got a fish on here. It's definitely not a monster. Same as the other one. Beautiful little Travali. A little bit smaller than that last one. Still a beautiful fish. If you got probably 10 of these, you'd have a little bit of a feed going on. This one's going back. See you later, champion. Wow, dude. Look at this little hidden beach around the corner here. Fully blown coconut paradise. Wow. So many coconuts up here. Look at the beach. Holy shit, look at the rubbish on this beach. My God. It is absolutely chockers. Wow. Look at the amount of shoes in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, bro. Millions of shoes. Don't even get me started on the drink bottles. This is wild. This is actually insane. This would be a primo little baby beach. Secluded, there is not a person in sight. Palm trees, coconuts everywhere. But the amount of rubbish that is washed up on this one little baby beach is just crazy. Like, this is actually just a sea of rubbish. The funny thing is when you actually Google this place, it comes up with these incredibly pristine photos. Very clear water, blue clear water, not a piece of rubbish in sight. This is the problem with the internet. And a lot of influencers and people who do videos just like myself, they don't show the dark side of the world, and this is one of them. The plastic problem. Like, this is just absurd. The sheer amount of footwear that is washed up on these beaches, crazy. Crazy. It's so sad to think that, where's this all gonna go? At some point, this is gonna get washed back out with a big swell, a big tide, and it's just gonna be floating around in the ocean until tides or winds wash it up on another island. It's insane. Blows my mind. We have just absolutely upgraded our footwear. Look at this thing. Now that is what I call a piece of footwear. This thing is comfortable. It's amazing. Got a little bit of a river system here. It looks like some old river. Obviously she is full of rubbish. We're gonna go in and have a look. Mosquitoes are gonna be bad in here. Look at this. Rubbish the whole way up and around the corner. There's actually a little fish in here. Dude, look at this fishing boat, man. I want to take this thing out. Wow, look at this. This is heartbreaking. Check this out. What was that? Something just splashed in the water there. Falling coconut? No thanks. Oh my God. Look at this. This is bad, dude. This is really bad. This is obviously a river which connects inland, and this river connects to the ocean. The next time these guys have rain on this island, all of this is going straight into the ocean. That is a lot of plastic. The only reason it hasn't hit the ocean yet is because it's been pulled up on these big logs here. But that's heartbreaking. Look how thick it is. Bro. Look at this. I have no idea what this fish is doing up here. Maybe monkeys brought him up to the top of the river. Look at the maggots. There's a maggot just crawling across his side there. Oh, it stinks, man. Look at that thing. Oh yeah, it smells bad. Whew. It's actually crazy to think that next time they have rain here, heavy rain, all of that rubbish behind me there is going straight into the ocean. It actually makes me feel sick. Like, the ocean is the one place in the world where I am the happiest, is when I'm in or around the ocean. And to know that next time it rains here, that all of that is just going to get chugged straight out into the big blue sea, that's horrible. Like, it blows my mind, man. It's also mind-blowing to think that the island that I'm on right now is a very small, secluded island. We're in the middle of nowhere, and this is only one island out of hundreds of thousands of islands in Indonesia. Over my years of living here, this is not new. Like, every single island looks like this. Obviously, it's a seasonal thing. Some islands, especially the island I'm on at the moment, they have trade winds. 6 months of the year they'll have wind coming from the north, and 6 months of the year they'll have wind coming from the south. And in the next couple of months, the actual trade winds will kick in on this island, and it's going to blow the rubbish which is on this side of the island. It'll blow it around to the other side of the island. This side of the island will be not as dirty as it is at the moment. Obviously now we have a wind coming from that direction, is blowing all the rubbish up. Once those trade winds kick in and a big swell hits, it's going to blow all this rubbish, pick this rubbish up back out into the ocean. It'll blow it into a current, and that current is just going to take this rubbish wherever it wants to take it. It is wild. Another thing that's crazy is just the amount of handbags that I'm finding. Look at this bag. Hundreds and hundreds of these handbags are washed up on the coast. It's wild. We've done a couple of kilometers walking along the coast here. Obviously we haven't got any good fish. We've got 2 small fish. I'm gonna turn back. I sort of had enough of seeing this rubbish, so I'm gonna head back in the direction we came, fishing the whole entire way back. I'll show you guys the accommodation that I've got, and I'll show you guys a little pocket rocket that we've got waiting for us at the accommodation. We're gonna go on a hell of an adventure. Stick around. Hello, boss.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Good, good. Here we go, here we go. We've got another fish on here. Another Travali, dude. Same size as the other, maybe a little bit smaller, this one. Little baby Travali. Look at that little thing. Boom. He got me good too, look at that. Spiked me straight in the bloody finger. Mate, that tide is absolutely chugging in. 40 minutes ago we were walking through here, it was like shin deep. Now I'm walking through waist deep water. Just crunching, I'm just crunching plastic under my feet as I walk through this dirty water here. Wild. Ah, there's a big rock there. Good thing that we got our bloody set of slippers on, doggies. Can't even see through this water, it's that dirty. Oh, what is this, dude? All right, we've just had a fish come in and destroy that lure. Whoa, 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 this is a good fish. Oh, this is a good fish. Oh, stay on, stay on, stay on. Stay on, buddy. We've got a big, oh, he's gone. He's gone. He just spat the hook. That was a very, very big fish, man. Oh. That was a good fish. Yeah, boy. We're on. Surprisingly, that is the first piece of plastic we've caught. And it's a bloody drink bottle connected to fishing line. That is the first bit of rubbish we've caught. That is surprising. We've got a big bloody rain cloud coming in over here. It is pissing down with rain out in the water there. It's probably going to come this way, so we'll start heading back to base camp. Pah! Still fishing on the way back. What a bloody mission. We just walked for a long time through some seriously dirty, sloppy water. We've just returned back to base camp. So this is the accommodation that I actually have on the island. And it is, oh, this place is amazing. Compared to where I just came from, like I said, I spent a couple of days out on a tiny little island sleeping with mosquitoes just absolutely chewing my ass. This place is a paradise. I'm gonna show you guys around here. I'm gonna jump in some clean clothes and then we're gonna send it. We're gonna do a little bit of a mission. But that was good. We just lost an absolute pig of a fish about 20 minutes ago back there. It was a good fish too. I don't know what it was, but it smashed that lure. Bloody hell, I'm bloody thirsty. Look, plastic bottle. It's just what it is around here. You can't, it's just the way it is. Alrighty, I'm gonna get into some clean clothes. Some dry clothes, and we're going to go on an adventure. I'll show you guys around the place where I am at the moment. It's an epic spot. If you guys want to get yourselves one of these amazing fishing hoodies, I've just worn it for the last 3 days, 5 days out on that island, and I'm telling you right now, this thing saved my ass from the sun. It's a little bit smelly at the moment, but dude, they are incredible. If you want to get one, fieldayshop.com. Get your hoodies, get your hats, get your merch, get your coffee, get your fishing rods, get your noodle rod. Everything is over there, fieldayshop.com. All right. Gonna get into some dry clothes. Look at this joint, dude. This joint is epic. We got some dry clothes on, had a quick shower. I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna quickly show you guys around the accommodation I've got here. This is just a big, beautiful yard. Like you get these big cattle that come in here. I don't know whose cows they are, but you just get these cattle that come in. They just sit in here and they graze on the grass. Look at the coconuts, bro. There's coconut trees everywhere. Epic, man. This is the bungalow that I'm staying in at the moment. It's like a local, so this is basically like a local house. It's more of a house than a bungalow, really. This is like a local house to this island itself. This island actually speaks a completely different language. They don't speak like in Bali, like those main islands in Indonesia, Bali and all those sort of islands. They speak like Bahasa, or they speak their own language. This island here, completely different language. I cannot understand what the local people say here. Back in Bali and all those other countries, all those other islands, should I say, I can understand. But this island, I have no idea what the locals say. It's a completely different language, completely different dialect. But this is the top balcony up here. Look at the views, bro. It's epic. Check that out. I'm just drying out the fishing clothes. Come on inside. This is what a local house looks like here. So this is sort of decked out. You've got one bed here. Obviously it's got the mosquito net on it. There's another bed down the back there. And then there's another bed here. So it sort of sleeps 3 to 4 people. This is all my belongings that I have with me. A tent, a tripod, a little bit of fishing gear, camera batteries. That's all camera stuff. A hat, a fishing rod, and there's a couple of clothes just drying around the place. But that's literally all I've got on me. That's everything I own on this trip, and a backpack. And then coming down the back here, you got a pretty basic little bathroom, shower, toilet, sink over there. That's all you need, man. This is epic. There's no aircon, fan up there pumping away. So sick, dude. Look at the views. It is about to absolutely piss down with rain. I'm hiding behind this tree. I've got rain coming on this side. I've got rain coming on this side. If you look down there, that is just absolutely pissing down with rain. I'll take you guys into the kitchen quickly. Let's go have a look at this kitchen because it's pretty bloody good. That is pissing down with rain out there. Have a look at this kitchen. It's epic. Mate, this is luxury. We've got a kitchen, dude. We can do bro, I'm gonna cook up the hella feed. We've got a fridge. Obviously there's nothing to be eaten inside, but we've got a we've got a fridge, somewhere to clean our dishes. We've got a gas burner. We've got a couple of condiments up here. This is going to be amazing, bro. Obviously, we don't have any food at all to cook. I haven't eaten anything all day. I haven't even had a coffee. I got here last night at 6 o'clock. Literally just crawled into that bungalow up there and just fell asleep. Like I was knackered. So today what I want to do is I want to take you guys on an adventure into the middle of this island, and we're going to go try to find a local market or a shopping center or something like that. I don't know. I've never been to this island. I've got no idea where I am or what I'm doing. So we're just going to wing it. We've got this epic little pocket rocket down here. We're going to be getting around on this scooter. The next objective or the aim of the game from now on in is to go just explore the island. Go try to find a little bit of food. We're going to cook up a fish around a fire. Fingers crossed we can find a fish market. I don't know. We're just going to go and explore. But look at this. It is pissing down out there. Once this rainstorm passes, we're going to hit the road. We're going to take that pocket rocket and we're going to go and explore this island. Never been here before? It makes it so much more fun. So. Bro, every beach is the same. Look at the rubbish down here. Packed with rubbish. so hectic. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going right now. I'm just driving. Oh, that's what we need, bro. We need petrol, and we need petrol bad. This thing's flashing at me. It's a little U-banger. There's petrol up here, look at this. We need petrol bad. Permisi. Ada bensin? Ya, satu. Tidak, sedikit saja.
Sedikit saja.
Sedikit saja ya.
Ya. Kalau sedikit saja. Kalau apa duit no? Sedikit saja bede.
Ya, sedikit saja.
Ya.
Masih bahasa Indonesia.
Lama di sini. Nih, lepas lesek benjo deh mes yang semua. Sedikit saja.
Saja. Terima kasih ya. Sampai jumpa lagi. Makasih. Oh, we got Benson. We've got petrol. So we just got half a litre of petrol. Cost like $1.50 or 15,000 rupiah. Pretty standard. A little bit more than the other islands, but we are super remote, so it doesn't really matter. I definitely feel like we're getting closer to civilization. We're coming past, there's a lot of houses on the side of the road here. There's a lot more people on the street. There's dogs, there's goats, there's bloody everything walking around. Cats. Hello. It's like they've never seen a white person before. It's hectic. Hey bro. How good, man. Little grummies are frothing it. We're definitely coming closer to some sort of a town. I've been driving for about 25 minutes. Still haven't seen any kind of shops though. We've definitely made it into a town. You can hear a big mosque up here, like they're just blasting music out of this mosque. This island that we're on at the moment is like a fully blown Muslim island, so they're playing music, and see if we can't sneak in here quickly. The aim of the game is to go and try to find something to eat. Ideally, I want to cook it back at our base camp. This is going to be a mission. Look at where we are, dude. Yeah. This is exactly what we're looking for. We've just found this little fruit stand, and it's not a fruit stand, it's like vegetables and stuff. I want to make something tonight. It's going to be haha grr. So I'm going to load up on a bit of materials here. Check out what they got, man. So some busted ass carrots. We've got some chilies. We're gonna take chili for sure. Tomatoes. They've got everything, man. Little shallots, garlic, peanuts, eggs. Yeah, dude. We need garlic. I'm gonna take one garlic. Take a couple of these bad boys.
Ini bagus.
Ini bagus? Terima kasih, Bu. Bro, these things look hot. Couple of chilies. Grab 4. Chili, garlic, onion, tomato. And it costs less than $2, bro. That's deadly. Makasih, Bu. Hello. Well, that was relatively easy. We've got a couple of supplies, but not what we need. I'm gonna go on the hunt a bit more. Oh God, we got 5-0 up here. We got policey. Yeah, the police are here. Alright, we've got a couple of supplies, but what I want to do is I want to go find a fish market. Generally the fish markets are around boat harbours, so I'm going to go find a boat harbour, see if we can't get some fish. Yeah, doggy. I'm pretty sure we just found a fish market.
Hello.
Hello, boss. How are you?
Come from
Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
Kembanding. Banding.
Bonding.
Oh, kembanding itu.
Ini
Kembanding ya, kembanding itu bos.
this milkfish.
Oh, kembanding.
Besar ya?
Iya, besar seperti itu.
Ya, kecil.
Besar seperti itu. Mau dipotong-potong itu.
That's big.
Big.
Besar.
Mau dipotong-potong itu kayak ini. Bagus dilempel itu. Pamarung mis.
We have hit the jackpot. There are so many little fish markets here. Well, there's so many fish here in this market. I'm just gonna go for a little stand. Look at these markets, dude. It's just like, it's incredible. Wasn't even that hard to find. I just had to find the boat harbour and then the fish were everywhere, but this is kind of a dead end here. There's heaps of fish, man. They sell milkfish here, dude. There's heaps of milkfish. There's too many fish to choose from, bro. This is fresh.
Baru.
Fresh ya?
Iya.
Nah, ini satu
60.
60.
60.000.
Oke. Satu ya?
Satu.
Satu. Ya. Terima kasih.
Iya, sama-sama.
Look at this thing. That's dinner.
kasih. Ini.
Bro, we are on. I got what looks like a juvenile big eye Travali. This is going to be delicious. There's actually a lot of fish in there to choose from, but this here is going to be delicious. That's enough feed for me. It's actually not a bad size. It goes about 45 centimeters. I'm going to chuck that thing on the fire later on. Heaps of fish. That costs $6, 6 Australian dollars for this fish. It's probably more expensive than it should be, but I don't care. These people need money and I'm hungry. So we've got a fish. Next thing is going to be a mission. I want to find something that's illegal on this island. All right, doggies, let the games begin. What I want to do is I want to try to find somewhere or somebody who's selling a cold beer. A nice cold beer around a fire this afternoon would be amazing. Like I said, I just spent the last couple of days getting my ass chewed by mosquitoes on a tiny little island, and I've earned myself a cold beer. So the challenge is to go find a couple of beers. The issue is that this is a completely fully blown Muslim island, and Muslims, they don't drink alcohol. So it's going to be a mission to find a beer. They'll have them here, you just got to find them. There's always some little gangster with a couple of cold beers tucked away under a little bloody, hello! There's always some gangster with a couple of cold beers tucked at the back of a fridge somewhere. So we're gonna go start speaking to some locals, see if we can't get a couple of cold beers for around the fire later on. Hello. Hello, ada bintang? Yeah. Ada bintang? Ada bintang? Tidak ada? Oke, makasih. Oh, this is gonna be a mission. We'll get it done. It's just gonna be a mission. Hello, boss. Ada bintang?
No,
Tidak?
no sell.
No sell.
Behind
Behind?
the shop. Surajaya.
Next door. Okay. Makasih. Hello, boss. Ada bintang? Ada bintang?
Tidak.
Tidak ada? Okay. This way.
Left right.
Left twice. Okay. I have motor.
Oh,
Yeah. Is kiri?
ya kiri.
Kiri and
ya.
kiri again.
Ya.
This one kiri.
Ya.
Yeah? Okay, makasih, bro.
Okay.
Oi, dude. We might have directions. We might have directions to a shop. I've just been walking around asking so many people. We might be on here. I gotta go left and then I gotta go left again. I'm not even joking, man. This is like buying illegal drugs or something. Like, I've been into like 5 or 6 different shops and people look at you like, nah, bro, nah, bro, nah, bro. All right, we're gonna go left here. And then he said left again. Bro, it actually feels like I'm going to buy like illegal drugs. This is hectic. Left and left. I've just gone left, right. I don't even know. I have no idea where I am right now. Hello, boss.
Halo juga.
Hello. Here we go.
Pakai GPS.
Ada bintang?
Ada.
Ada? Oh.
Mau berapa? Satu dos.
No, not box. Just,
Can?
I'll get 6.
6.
Yeah.
Can?
Yes, can please, yeah.
Black bean?
No, you have bintang?
Ada. Nangkalin. Tunggu ambil. Ambil dalam.
Mm-hmm. 6 ya?
Sik ya.
Ya. Berapa?
210. 210.
210.
Iya.
Ya.
Simpulnya jadi tadi.
Simpul nih.
Oh, malah duit nanya.
Oi, 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 oi. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Jangan.
Oh, lapit aja. Ini ya. Oh, apa nanya lagi pokoknya.
GPS.
Iya, bagus. Ini, ya, ya, ya.
Ah.
Oke.
Ini ada masa seantara nih.
Oh,
Ini anu pola serinyo.
oh itu mega.
Oke.
Thank you.
Terima kasih. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Dude. Ya, ikan.
Mantap. Baru ini
Enak ya?
bakar sama ini.
Ya?
Bakarin sama ini ya, minum.
Yeah, that's what we're having. We have beer, we have fish for dinner.
Enak.
We'll make fire now. We're gonna make a fire.
Ah.
Yeah, brah. Whoosh. Bro, that was so gnarly. This is literally like driving around trying to buy illegal drugs. Check this shit out. They wrapped up beers. I was only going to get 2 beers and I was like, bro, this is such an effort. I'm just going to get a 6-pack. So they wrapped up 6 beers in a box. You can't even see what's inside the box, man. Like I'm driving around full incognito. Like nobody knows what's in here, man. That was awkward. But we got it done, dude. We got 6 beers. We got a fish. We got chili. We got some ingredients to make a delicious sauce. I'm frothing out, mate. Let's go head back to base camp and I'm gonna start a fire. We're gonna cook a fish around a fire and suck back a couple of cold beers. That was an effort, dude. I went to like maybe 9 or 10 different shops to find that. Forbidden beers. Oh, they're gonna taste so much better. Let's go, bruh. Let's go back to base camp. Mission complete. So good, bruh. Dude, what an absolute bloody adventure that was. We got the goods, man. We got the goods. I gotta get this fish in the fridge. We've been out there for a long time. It's still pretty cool, actually. It's not too bad. Let's go bang this and this in the fridge. Beautiful, beautiful Travali. I'm gonna get him in the fridge there. What I'll do with this, I don't even want 6 beers. I just wanted like 1 or 2 beers with dinner, but I was under pressure, man. That was a stressful situation. Everyone was looking at me like I was a criminal or something. It was freaking me out. But look, we got 6 beers in this box covered in cardboard so nobody can see what's inside. We got 6 beers and they're 500ml beers, man. This is deadly. Just gonna chuck 2 in the freezer. And I'll bang the rest in the bottom there because I honestly don't know how many days I'm going to be here for. That boat could be broken for a week, could be fixed tomorrow. I've got no idea. So let's got a couple of beers for the next few days. 2 are in the freezer. All right, let's go start a fire. All right, my doggies, here we go. Welcome to the bloody kitchen. Oi, I'm starving. First thing, this will be the first thing I've eaten for the entire day, and I am bloody hungry. So what we've got in here, we've got a couple of tomatoes, we've got a garlic, we've got a couple of chilies. These little things are gonna be like deadly hot. I'm just gonna chop all of it up, every little bit of it. Not all the chilies or it'll just bust my hole, but we've got a couple of shallots or these little red onions. I'm just gonna start dicing, slicing. We're going to make one of the most incredible feeds. Those beers are in the fridge, the beers are chilling in the freezer. Dude, life don't get much better than this. Broken boat. As if I care about the broken boat. I'm having more fun here than I am on the other island, to be honest. This is epic. So I don't know how hot these chilies are. They look bloody hot. All right, we've got 2 whole chilies going in the mix. How bloody good is Indonesia? Like the people here, just driving around on the bike, like they see you and they're like, "Whoa, mister," like they're screaming at you off the top of their heads. When I bought those like illegal beers, that guy's just standing on my bike and looking at the fish and he's like, "Hey, you make barbecue, drink beer." Like, that's what he was saying in Indo. I was like, "Yeah, brother, that's what we're doing." Life don't get much better than that. So what we've got in this mixture down here, you got shallots, you got tomato, chili, and garlic. And we're actually gonna fry all of this up and it's gonna be one of the most delicious little dipping sauces for this fish. It's gonna be delicious. Here she is. That is dinner for the night. This is what we were trying to catch. We were catching a lot of little baby ones this morning, but this is what I was actually going for, a trevally like this. These trevally are beautiful. Put her on the coals, on a fire. That's gonna be a hella feed. What I wanna do, I wanna open this thing up. I wanna have a look at its stomach and see if it has any plastic in its stomach. This fish is super fresh. You can tell his eye is crystal clear. There's no cloud in his eye. And you can also see its gills. Its gills are beautiful. Very, 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 very fresh fish. So this was obviously caught today, and we're gonna see inside. It's obviously come out of these waters. So let's see if there's any plastic in its belly. Beautiful fish. This is gonna taste incredible. There it is. The guts have been taken out, the gills have been taken out. This is a perfect fish to throw straight on the fire. We'll put him down here for now on the side. And this is his stomach here. So I've just cut his stomach open. And you can see the contents coming out there. What do we got? So that is a tiny little bait fish there. That's also a decomposing fish. Got a couple of small little bait fish here. That looks like a bit of squid. But I'm happy to report that there is no plastic in this fish's stomach. We have found fish here with plastic in their stomach before. We've caught a giant trevally with a whole entire bottle top, like a plastic bottle top inside its stomach. But this fish is plastic free. See, look at that, it's a perfect little fish there. That is good to know, because that bad boy is dinner. He's gonna get thrown straight on that fire, and he ain't got no plastic in his belly. That's bloody beautiful. I tell you what, mate, doing things like this, like just cooking on a fire down here, this is what it's all about. Like, if I had my girls here with me right now, life would be complete. This is amazing. Have a go at the bloody setup, doggies. Beautiful trevally. I've just ripped the scales off it. It's got no scales, obviously no guts, no gills, very fresh, beautiful fish. We've got our concoction down here, a little bottle of, I just found some extra virgin olive oil, which is amazing, because the oil in Indonesia is so bad for you. So that's incredible. We've got that, we've got our fish, We have got a perfect cooking fire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this grill here and we're just gonna lower that grill down, just like that. This pan is gonna sit on the corner. It's gonna get nice and hot. And this fish, we're not doing nothing special with this fish. This fish is just gonna go straight on there, and I'm just gonna let it sit there for a long time. It's probably time that you put your bloody bibs on because this is looking ridiculous. Look at this. We've got this Indonesian style sambal coming along beautifully. It's all melting down. All those flavors are they're just wrapping up with each other, and that's going to be incredibly good. I'm doing this fish slow, very, very, very slow. You can see the distance between the tray and the fish. It's not a massive bed of coals anymore, and I'm doing this on purpose. Very slow cooking. You can just check when you just open it up. You can see it's starting to turn white on the inside of the spine. Probably another 1 to 2 minutes and we'll flip him over. That side is going to be perfect. This, you want to smell it. It smells ridiculous. Look at this. The beers are cold. Watch this. Cheers, my doggies. I bloody love yous. Thanks for watching. Oh, I've been waiting for that beer for a little while. That island that I just came from, where I just filmed that 3-day video, no food, no water. If you guys want to watch that video, at the end of this video, there'll be a watch next link, and just click that link and watch me 3 days on a tiny little island, just absolutely getting my ass handed to me by mosquitoes. It was an incredible trip, very, very good trip. Epic island as well. I reckon this fish is just about ready to be flipped. Oh my God, look at this. Yeah, that's cooked good, look at this. Perfect, bruss. Slow, delicious. We're on. You want to hear the cars and motorbikes that go up and down this road here. Some of these motorbikes have got the craziest exhausts, so you can hear them coming from like 2 kilometers away. It's like wow, flying down the road. What I really want to do is I want to try some of this fish. Look at this. Bit of fish, little bit of this sauce. Bang. Oh my God, that sauce is off its head. I've just chucked a little bit of rice on the rice cooker as well, so probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes we are going to be eating some of the best food in the world. Oh, that sauce is ridiculous, bruh. You have no idea. Look at this bloody place, bro. It is incredible. Look at this sunset. That sun is just melting down behind that tree. We've got a fish cooking over there on the fire. My God, look at this. Dude, it's actually what I live for. All I need right now is Miguel's here with me. Don't need to go anywhere else in the world, bruh. Look at this. Are you kidding? Ha 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 ha. Look at this, dude. We've got a plate of rice. We've got a beautifully cooked Travali, low and slow. There's no charcoal, there's no nothing on it. It is just low and slow, cooked to perfection. We've got a bowl of flavour. That is going to be ridiculously good. We've got a beer. We've even got a bloody beer glass out just to celebrate. And I just watched one of the most beautiful sunsets ever. So look at this. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to dig in. This is going to be wild. I've been hanging out for this the entire day. Look at this thing. I'm gonna grab a big chunk of fish meat. We're gonna grab a little bit of that flavor, that chili sauce. I'm gonna grab a handful of rice. Holy moly, dude. You have no idea. That is incredible. Oh, dude. Look at this. Fresh fish. Grab the flavor. Grab the rice. Mwah. You actually have no idea. That sauce is so good. Righto, I'm gonna throw this camera down. I'm going to destroy that beer and I'm going to destroy the fish that we've got in front of me. The flavors, if you guys get a chance, you guys know the ingredients that went into that. Give it a crack. Fish and rice. It is incredibly good. All right, I'm gonna smash this. I'm gonna sit back and just really enjoy myself. That sun is still not set yet. Little bit of color in the sky. Doggies, mission accomplished. We bought a fish. We bought a couple of tins. We made some flavor bombs. I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Tomorrow we're going fishing. We might even go for a treasure hunt in the rubbish piles. All right, I'm out of here. Love ya. Yo. Good morning. I hope you guys are well. It's a brand new day. We've woken up to some incredibly good news. The boat that I'm supposed to be catching to that little remote island, the boat is fixed. Engine is working and we have the go ahead to start traveling to the next remote little island. So I thought I was going to be here for a couple of days. We were only here for really 2 days. Well, it's just early in the morning now. We woke up at the crack of dawn. I've been walking up and down, flicking the rod, trying to get a fish. The reason why we really want to get a fish bad this morning, there's a local lady down the end here and she's just sifting through this rubbish and she's seen me walk past with a fishing rod and she was like, "Mate, makan," means like give me food. So I'm trying my very hardest to catch this lady a fish at the moment. I've been walking up and down the coast piffing lures for a bloody long time. I'd love to give this lady a fish. There's actually quite a few locals on this beach this morning. And what I think they're doing, they're sifting through this rubbish for like aluminium cans. The lady had a little bag and it just had aluminium cans. So obviously what they're doing is they're selling those cans for money. So obviously they just leave all the plastic, all the shit behind and they take anything of value out of these piles of rubbish here. But she had like a small bag full of aluminium cans. So I had 2 beers last night with dinner. I'm gonna go and give her those empty cans. Actually, I should just give her all of the cans in the fridge because we're leaving in a couple of hours anyway. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna see if I can get this lady a fish. We'll go for a little bit of a treasure hunt through this atrocious rubbish pile. I'm actually gonna make it my mission to get this lady a feed of fish. I really want to get her some fish, man. She's just in the rubbish, just pulling rubbish apart. I would love to get her a couple of fish. Even those small Travali we got yesterday, she'd be so happy with them. Come on. I've just downsized my lure to a little 5 gram. It's tiny. Pah! Mate, we've been piffing this lures hard. Like I probably had about 5,000 casts this morning. I'm just trying to get this lady a feed of fish, man. I don't know where she's gone. She's not on the beach at the moment, but she's been here every day, just scavenging through the rubbish, looking for any ways to make money. Like, dude, I'd love to get her a big fish. There's just nothing out there. It's empty today. Anyway, I've got to start heading back to where we got a little bit of a base camp. I've got to start packing my stuff up. I do have to jump on this boat and then I'm gonna, like I said, jump over to that remote little island. So I'm gonna start heading back to base camp. Hopefully we'll get a fish on the way. I'll just keep flicking the whole way back, but we're gonna start heading back. The time is ticking by. So I'm gonna leave a couple of beers on the beach here for this lady. But not only are we gonna leave some beers, I'm also gonna leave her 200,000 rupiah. So you guys saw how cheap the food was yesterday. 200,000 rupiah will probably get her a fair bit of a feed. I'm just gonna stick that in there, and she will find these cans 100%. We've cleaned a little bit of a bit on the beach here for her. She'll see those cans, they stand out like dog balls on this dirty beach. 200,000 rupiah. She'll love it. A little bit of a game of hide and seek going on here. Look, 200,000 rupiah, that's like 20 Australian dollars. For me, it's not much. For a lady who sieves through rubbish and probably sells cans for a living, it's probably gonna change her day. I hope it does. I don't know where she's gone, I can't find her. She's just disappeared into the bush there, so I don't know. But that stands out like dog. Obviously she's not gonna be drinking the beers, but she can just tip the beer out and do what she wants with it. Look, the time is ticking. I've got to race. I've got to fly. I've got to pack all my stuff up. I've got to get on this boat. Doggies, that was a little adventure. I thought I was going to be stuck here for a lot longer than I am, but it's all right. I'm going to a sick adventure. This island, this rubbish, we need to do something about this, man. This is horrible, dude. Like, look at the rubbish here. You guys seen it already. It's not good. But what do you do, man? This is what happens. This is the reality of traveling around Indonesia sometimes. All right, my doggies, that is it from this video. Thanks for watching. If you guys throw rubbish on the floor in the river systems, stop it. Just stop doing it. Throw it in the bin, put it in recycling, do what you can. Burn it. Even burning it's better than leaving it on the bloody ground, because this ain't no good. But that is it from me. If you guys have not subscribed and you guys want to keep up with these future videos which are coming, like the one I'm about to go film tomorrow on this remote island, make sure you smash the subscribe button. If you guys want to get your merch, these fishing hoodies, the fishing rod I was using in this episode, the hats, we've got some amazing coffee on the website, fieldayshop.com. Jump over there, check it out. But look, I'm out of here. Much love. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week in the next adventure. All right, peace. Bye. The sheer amount of rubbish. Don't say that, you dumbass. You're a idiot. Just speak English or don't speak at all. Oh, you fucking mother. Ah! Oh, bro, I just fucking booted my foot on the side of that rock there. Ah, you fucking bastard. Ah! Dirty, stinking water. Shallots, onion, not onion, mate. Check out this what we got. What we got. Holy moly, bro! You need to start speaking English, or I'm gonna smack you in the face. Mate, I've been hanging out. Speak English. I've been hanging out. Oh my fucking god! If you don't talk normally. Shut up.